Hey YouTube, Kingman09, and I got another video simulator, a little bit as requested, but I haven't actually figured out like the right way to set up the 3 screens. I think you need a cable or something, so I'm gonna look more into it and get it maybe sometime today or sometime this week. But yeah, I just took 3 different views from the same view and turned them, so it's all like one big cockpit here. And let me take a step back. You can see that big cockpit, and it's a Cessna 206. I got my yoke, and the yoke, you got your time on there, and you got your different functions. I got my throttle. I have my sound off because I was actually listening to some music on my iPod while I was flying. And yeah, so the throttle controls, I set all that up. I set my rudder up. The toe brakes I took off because I didn't really like them. I had my brakes up here, but I can set up my toe brakes for anything I want. So the throttle I set up reverse thrust. I set up my propellers, my mixture. And so, get out of here, dog. But, well, the way you set these up, here, I'm going to show you right now because it's a little bit hard. Go into settings and controls. You kind of have to go through each one individually because when you first set it up, it's not going to be set up like that. So, you go into Pro Flight Yoke, or the yoke is where the throttle is hooked up to, so that's where you're going to find it. So you have to go into your throttle axis. That'll already be set, so you'll be able to see the throttle axis right there. And then, so this is under control axis on these. You go to saitek Pro Flight Yoke. Look for your throttle axis. Make sure your throttle axis is on the Z axis. Make sure your propeller axis is on the X rotation. And the way you set all this up is you just double click. So I want my propeller axis, which is the pitch of the prop, and you're just gonna give your prop right here a quick up down, and that's what makes it so that it says X rotation. And then you just do that for your propeller and for your mixture. And you do the same thing for mixture, and the throttle should already be set up. And for reverse thrust, you're gonna go into you're gonna go into the buttons and keys. You're gonna stay on the Pro Flight Yoke, and you're gonna go into engines right here. So go into engines, and this is for reverse thrust. So you go into, what is it, throttle? Oh, whoops, I'm going through everything now. Here we go. I think it's the throttle decrease quickly. Here we go. So when you go into throttle decrease quickly, what you're gonna do is you're gonna quickly, when you double click on that and you bring up your screen like this, you're just gonna quickly bring back, you're gonna have your throttle in this position, quickly bring it back to all the way down to reverse thrust, and then it'll pop up as button 21, and that's what you're gonna set it as. And you're gonna go to OK down here, and then you're gonna make sure that repeat is on 100% so it works. And that's basically how you set up your throttle axis. And your rudder should already be set up. Your toe brakes, you just gonna go in there and find the toe brakes and just make sure you take it off. It shows, it first puts the toe brakes as down elevator or something, so you're just gonna have to go in there and take it off. It's really simple. I'm not gonna go through the whole step process, but this is flying. Give it full. I have my sound off because I was listening to music, but and it's really nice to have this rudder, especially when you're doing like the Red Bull stuff, because it's just really nice. Pull up now. Alright, so you got your windows to look out, see the airport. So, alright, thanks for watching. Leave comments if you want more videos or tutorials. So, yeah.